Bo Dunn and Tmac coming at you today, June 8th. Welcome back, Tmac. Tmac wasn't here yesterday. He was supposed to go golfing in the rain and something. But we had special guest Dave, Sports Dave, over there at Better Off, uh, here with us yesterday. It was great having Dave. He gave us some play, some great chat, some great talk. Great day yesterday, but glad to see you again, T-Mac. How you doing today, buddy?
Yeah, man, happy to be back. It's been a little while. Got held up by the rain, obviously, yesterday. Sunday, I got really drunk at the golf course, so I didn't play anything Monday. So I'm really happy to be back with you guys today and hopefully get back on a winning streak.
Yeah, we're glad to have you back. We didn't do a show Monday. It was a short schedule. Don't know if we did Friday. I don't think we did Friday. So we've been hit and miss, but we're back to consistency now. In fact, anybody that's watching, we're starting a new segment today, and it's going to be a capper contest. The three of us are going to have a friendly competition where we are going to go and build our own little two-team parlays. We'll explain more later when we get closer to that when there's more people, but we're going to start a new segment. The three-team parlay, we're just going to kind of put that to bed for now. It was fun. It was working good. We were hitting some parlays. Both sides ended up profitable. It's not like we were losing while we were quitting. We're just trying to keep things moving, keep new ideas coming, and show you a new strategy in betting baseball. So we're also going to start limiting our plays. We're not going to give as many plays as we used to. We're just going to kind of keep it around 3 plays, and then we're going to start this capper contest. We may get back into the double up. We may have a consensus here and there, but we're just trying to keep things moving. Uh, Audience participation is always great. If you guys want to play along in this capper contest, I will keep track of your plays. I just ask if you could help me with the math. We know our plays, we know what they pay out. So, just to quickly say, we're going to start a capper competition. We're all going to start with $1,000 bankroll and put together just short two-team parlays and mostly just be money line favorites instead of laying a run and a half on a lot of times these games we like, and we'll lay that run and a half because we don't like paying that high juice minus 180, minus 200. Uh, we end up parlaying these two. Kind of caught Bo in the butt yesterday where he gave the Braves -2, and then I had that money line parlay Braves and the Lightning that did cash. Braves ended up winning the game, but he didn't clear that run and a half there in the end of the game. So we're going to show you a different way to do this instead of laying that run and a half, and it's going to be a friendly competition between the three of us to see who is the king of the hill at the end of the month. Outside of that, Bo, how's it going, buddy? And how'd it go yesterday outside of that Braves? Yeah, it was tough. They got down 2-0 and fought their way back. Just didn't clear that run and a half, unfortunately.
Yeah, man, it's a teachable moment. That's why I always say it's real risky playing a home team on the run line because they don't get that night back. They was up 3-2, so once the night top of the night was over, man, game is done. They don't get a chance to add any runs to that three. So that's why I always say if you're gonna do a run line, if you really want to make a profit in it, most do it on the away team. They get their full 9 bats. But yeah, other than that, man, I went 0-3. You know what I'm saying? I laid the whole goose egg on the wins. I had the over 8.5 in the Philadelphia game against the Brewers. And I also had the under 9 in the Cubs and Baltimore Orioles game. I took the over 8 in the Giants, Colorado at push. So 0-3 with a push. So drop 3 units, ready to bounce back to deep.
All right, so hear that, guys. Bo went 0-3, so look out today. I know he's going to be more focused. These plays are going to come in a lot sharper than yesterday. He will not come back here tomorrow saying he's 0-3. I guarantee you that. So keep an eye on Bo's plays today. Yeah, so we're going to, like I said, start this competition here. We're going to give our baseball plays, and then after that, we'll get into the competition a little more. It's just a friendly competition between the three of us, bragging rights, whatever you may call it. Like I said, if you guys want to play along, put your comments, your games in the comments section, and at least do the math. We're doing $100 bets on $1,000 bankroll, and we'll get more into that. But let's get into I'll recap real quick. I did all right here on the show. Um, Unofficially, somebody had brought up the Cardinals. Man, that was tough if anybody saw that. I had the Cardinals. It wasn't a play I gave up, but we talked about it. I know Dave brought it up. And wow, 3-2 lead, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the bottom of the 10th. And Taylor Walsh hits that home run off the foul pole there, just hitting it. I mean, 6 inches to the right, and it would have been a foul ball. But 2 outs, 2 strikes, and the Rays ended up covering the run line, winning uh, 5 to
4-2.
3. 4-2. Yeah, 4-2. Yep. 2-1, and the Cardinals in the ninth, and then the Rays hit that 3-run shot. So that wasn't official play. Official play was the Yankees -110. Hey, BP, how's it going? You had the Cardinals. That was a tough loss. Hate those kind of losses. Yankees easily covered that run line. I forget what the score was. It got ugly. Easily covering that run and a half there. I told you could take the Braves and the Lightning on the money line parlay. Lightning getting it done last night, and so did the Braves, 3-2 against Oakland. And the final play was the Mets. It was take a chance on the Mets, and Yu Darvish pitched a fabulous game. Mets didn't get on the board yesterday, so all in all, 2-1 with a little plus money, +122 on that parlay. So today, like I said, we're going to start limiting it down just to 3 plays per person. We've been given a lot of plays, a lot of good winners, and we're just going to kind of scale that back a little bit for now and move into this competition. You want to lead us off, Tmac? Since you haven't been here, what do you got today?
Yeah, sure, guys. We're gonna look at the Cubs game versus Baltimore. We got Stroman on the road versus Lyles at home. Both pitchers the last 3 days have not been good. Their ERA has been creeping up, so they're not really in good form right now, and they're not really haven't been 4.5 and a 5.3. So I don't pitchers at all really. Baltimore last 7 days they haven't really been hitting, but they're putting up runs still. So I do like that. And versus Stroman, they've seen him. They can hit him. They have a 289 average versus him with a team total combination. So I like the Baltimore to get a couple runs off Stroman probably today, at least 2 or 3. Then on the other side with Lyles, I don't trust him. The Cubs are smashing the ball. They haven't seen Lyles very much, very minor data, but I don't trust Lyles to shut them down just the way their bats have been. So I expect the Cubs to get some runs off him as well. So I'm going to play the first 5 over 4.5 runs at -112. The reason I'm not taking the full game is because the bullpens are in good form. I do trust them. I just don't trust these pitchers. So I think it's a pretty clear-cut analysis.
All right, there you go. Over 4.5, first 5 there. Yeah, a lot of us had the Cubs yesterday and just didn't work out there. Orioles jumped out quick.
Oh, yeah.
Never looked. Yeah. Hey, Sports Dave's here. Ron's here. And BP's here. How's it going, guys? Just getting started here. What you got in baseball, Bo? Game 1 of the day.
All right, man. I'm looking at a underdog, man. Seattle Mariners. I got them at +125 over the Astros. Astros are not hitting the ball good right now, man. They're going up against this guy Gilbert. In his last start, his last 20 outings, his last 20 innings, rather, he's only given up 3 runs. Seattle is 7-3 in their last 10, and they just been playing pretty good against Houston. They won the last series they played at home, and like I said, man, Houston do got some batters right now. Bregman and Brentley, them guys are not hitting. Altuve is still doing his thing, but that. And then the heart of that lineup, the top of that lineup is just not hitting right now. So I'm gonna take a shot with Seattle Mariners at +125 with a better pitch on the mound with me with Gilbert over Urquidy. So get some of that plus money, man. +125 Mariners.
All right, sounds good. No plus money on the Seattle team that's been hitting the ball. Ron's taking the Blue Jays. They've been hitting the ball. He's laying that run and a half again. Yep, right away. It's hot. Laying that run and a half today. That's what I got too. Right? That's funny. Yeah, I'm on the same thing, Ron. I didn't write my play down. I got all my notes here. Yeah, Toronto's 33-22. Kikichi's on the hill. Kikichi, he's all right this year. He's looking better than last year. He's 2-2, 3.91 ERA. Last time out, not so great. 4 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 9-3 loss. against Minnesota. 9-3 win against Minnesota. Against Kansas City, just isn't hitting the ball. 17-37 on the record for the year. Lost the last 3 games. Brady Singer's on the hill. 2-1, 4.15 ERA. Last time out, got destroyed by Houston. 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 7 earned runs. 10-3 loss against Houston. I'm with you, Ron. We're laying a run and a half here on Toronto as well. Kansas City's right there, 27th in MLB, 3.61 runs per game. Right there at the bottom with only 38 home runs, 28th in MLB, 38 home runs. ERA's right there at the bottom, 5.19 team ERA, is 27th in MLB. And their whip is next to last, right behind the Reds, or right in front of the Reds. 29th in the league, 1.51 whip, walks and hits per innings pitched. Take that hot bat, take Toronto, take run and a half on this game. They are the road team. I feel good about it. They've shut Kansas City out the last couple nights, covering that run line the last couple nights. But we're also, like I said, we're also going to talk about how you can, instead of laying the run line, how you can parlay 2 teams together on the money line, short parlays, plus money parlays, and that's going to be our competition that we are going to start here soon. But that is my play. Any more in MLB, Tmac?
Yeah, I got 2 more. I got the Phillies in the first 5 minus half a run at -101. They have Aaron Nola on the road versus Hauser. Nola's been a little bit rough his last 3 starts, as well as Hauser been. Milwaukee's not really hitting the ball though. They're ranked 26th in the league in runs batted in. So they tend to get their runs later in the game, more in the last 4 innings opposed to the first 5 innings. And Phillies are kind of the opposite. They get their runs first and then they don't get them last. So I like Philly here in the first 5. They've seen Hauser. They can hit him. I like that. They're hitting the ball 266 last 7 days. I like that. Milwaukee's bats just aren't live right now. And Nola's a good pitcher. So I don't trust Philly's bullpen either. So I'm just taking the first 5 minus half a run.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, Philly came to life last night in the 9th inning, I believe, and got the win there against Milwaukee. Nola is pitching fabulous right now. BP's here in the comments. Yeah, you're welcome to play along, BP. Just let us know what your play is. You started to put together a play, and then you brought in the Mets in the next comment. You can put a dog. That's not the way we're doing it. We're actually showing you how you can put like -180, -200, and it still comes out to plus money. Anything -250 and 250 is even money. Anything -230, -240 is like a +112, +110. You can put anything in there you want. But just when you guys do put them in, just put in your play and then make it kind of official in a way and let me know what your play is and what the payout is. If you're going with that Cardinals and the Yankees parlay for plus 238, just let me know that's your parlay of the day as well. But all right, there you go. That's what he wants to play. We'll get into that more later. T-Mac's taking the safe play with, I think it's safe. Philly laying the half. It's a half a run, T-Mac, right?
Yeah, correct.
First time. Yeah, I like it, T-Mac. I think that's safe, good play too.
Cool.
What else, Bo? Baseball.
I'm going back to that Giants and Colorado Rockies game. And the over-under right now is sitting at 8.5, 9. It's probably creeping up to 9, but I got it at 9. I'm not tripping about it. Sensatella, Sky's not good. ERA on the 6.33. In his last start against the Marlins, in 13 hits, he gave up 6 runs. So now he's facing a way better lineup to me. The Giants, and also this guy Wood. I really don't trust him as well. So I think the Rockies. I think both lineups are due to get some hits tonight. Last night, the Giants, I just felt like they should have got a little bit more action across that play, but final score is 5-3. Wind blowing out 20 miles an hour once again. So I'm going to fade these pitchers, man. I'm going to fade Sensatella. I'm going to fade Wood. Think the lineup's going to smash. So I'm taking it over 9 -110.
All right, very good. Running it back. I always suggest that too. Run it back. If you tried something today, like let's say you had the Cubs yesterday, run it back today, man. Yesterday's plays always win the next day when they. It's weird. It's so weird.
Just a
It's a law
zigzag
of
thing, kind
averages.
of.
Yeah, just if you like to play yesterday and it didn't work out, run it back the next day because you're gonna be pissed. You're like, man, I had that yesterday. It happens all the time. So I'm a firm believer in running it back. Ron, you're putting a lot of stuff in here. If you want to play in on the parlay, put two teams together. And do the math. Let us know. $100 bet or plus 130 something, 140, 150, whatever your math may be. I got BPs down. We'll get more into this. Right now, Ron is on the Yankees as well, minus a run and a half with Cortez on the mound. That's a solid play, I believe, too, there, Ron. And he did the Toronto run and a half. Now, let's hope for the best on those. That's what we're trying to get away from here a little bit, as we've all been burned by that, laying that run and a half, and then our team that we liked ended up winning. So we're trying to show you how you can take two teams that we like. We're not really wanting to lay minus 190, minus 212, those kind of numbers on it, but we really like them to win today. And then we're not laying a run and a half, and we're parlaying them together, and that's more than anything what we're doing here. Sports Dave's got Woods, another lefty versus Colorado, still the highest OPS versus lefties. He likes the over 2. Dave liked it yesterday. I liked it. We're all running that back again today. We got a little higher number. Is it 9 today, Bo?
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
I like the over there too, guys. First 5.
Yeah, I wish we'd have got that easier number 8, but I'm going to play it with you guys. I'm going to get on board. I'm running it back too. I pushed as well. So,
I'll just touch on that game too, because that is my last play. Sorry, I took the first 5 over 4.5. I do like the full game over as well. The only reason I took the 4.5 is because the bullpens are a little bit better than these pitchers, the starters, but the bullpens still suck. So I could see it easily cashing over the 9 easily too. And both teams tend to score more in the first 5 innings than the last 4 innings, but bullpens are like it's a clear cut over spot, I think too. I took the 4.5 at minus 113.
all right, there you go. Tmac, the first 5 master. He makes a lot of his plays in the first 5, which is also another great strategy. Maybe we will start showing the difference between that on our next segment, maybe next month, where I see a lot of guys playing starting pitchers, and they'll say, "Oh, I really like this guy. Like, let's just say Noah today. I really like Noah. Why aren't you betting him in the first 5 and grabbing it while you can? Because after he's out of the game in the 7th, 8th inning, that bullpen comes in. You would already cashed betting on Nola, but instead you bet the Phillies full game. So T-Mac's first 5 strategy works, and it works good for him. Yeah, we're not doing those, Ron, minus 150s for plus. That's your play. That's great. That's not the idea here. It seems like
Yeah.
I've explained.
I'll kind of touch on it a little bit. It's kind of like in basketball. If you got a favorite to win by 6 or 7, we're just going to take them on the money line. That's kind of the way we're looking at it. The same in baseball.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll start showing the difference there because sometimes, like I said, you might like this pitcher tonight, like Noah, and he wins that first 5, but then he comes out of the game and the Brewers rally against the bullpen, and next thing you know,
Exactly.
you had Phillies full game and you lost. So we'll try to get into that, do a little project on that, and see how those examples work out for us on those.
I've got some interesting information about the first 5s compared to the last, so that'll be a good segment.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll run that next month. Keep things changing, keep things fresh and new. Any baseball, Bill? I got one more. You got more?
No, that's it for me. Just ready to get to that parlay.
Okay, yeah, we're all ready for that. Yeah, we're gonna start day 1 of the competition. I'm gonna get my baseball out of the way, and then we'll get to our parlays. Here we go. I did the video. We're going Red Sox and Angels. Game 3 of a 4-game series. Red Sox have took the first 2. Angels have lost 13 in a row. Reed Detmers is on the hill for the Angels. Newly fired manager Joe Madden got shown the door. Phil Nevin comes in. Phil Nevin has been in the Yankee organization for quite a while. He's been their bench coach. Reed Detmers is on the hill today. 2-2, 4.2 ERA, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs. Great outing last time against the Yankees. Took the loss, though, 2-1. Bullpens got him that game. On the other side will be Nathan Eovaldi, 3-2, 3.41 ERA. Really good outing last time. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts. Took the win, 7-2 at Oakland. Boston's won 6 in a row. Angels have lost 13 in a row. Mike Trout injured that hamstring last night. Nope, that was a groin. Sorry. Kind of similar, but not. But after hitting that home run, he left the game with the groin injury. He is questionable for today. Red Sox are minus 150, minus 158 in that neighborhood. Last night it was 158. It is bounced down to 150. I'm not going to give a play like that out. I'm going to give the Red Sox minus half a run, first 5, minus 105. So that will be my second official play in MLB, and I'll have one more in NBA. But we will start this parlay. So we did the parlay last month, and worked out pretty damn good. 3-team parlay every day. We did it for about 12 or 13 days at 6 or so, or 7, a lot. But we're going to move on from that. It worked out great. Straight better one, parlay better one, and parlay better one more than we expected. It was quite amazing. Today we are going to start with showing you not laying run lines, but taking a couple faves you like, and it can be mixed and match. You can throw in the money line today and NBA or MLB or even NHL. But I think we're mostly just focusing on some MLB right now. We like a favorite. Like, let's just say Boston. I like the favorite, but I don't want to lay 158, and I don't want to lay a run and a half. So let me find something else strong to put that with, where I can make some plus money. So the three of us are going to start this friendly competition. We'll run it through to the end of the month. If there's a day Tmac can't make it, just text me your play, Tmac, and we'll mention it on the show. And we're going to keep track of it as well. BP's already jumped on board. He's the only one in the chat that's playing along. Ron's going outside of what I was explaining this as. So unless he comes back with another play, Ron will be behind if he decides to play later. But anyway, I will start this off today. I'm going to run it here with the Giants. Giants are minus 215. I don't want to lay minus 215. I don't want to lay a run and a half at home. And the run and a half may cover it, but I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to lay Giants on the money line minus 215. I'm going to put it with the Boston Red Sox. 6 in a row winners, 13 losses for the Angels. Give me the Red Sox minus 150. I'm going to put my $100 on those two, and it's going to pay plus 145. That's going to be my play, and I don't want to lay run lines here. I just want these two teams to win. If they do, I make plus money. If they don't, I'm out $100. So that is my day one play right there. Let's get your day one play on yours, Bo.
Hey, man, I'm taking those same Giants. I'm going to pair mine up with the Dodgers. I got them at minus 174. So my parlay comes back at plus 126. Like the Dodgers bounce back. So, yeah, it's mine.
Hey, Ron, I don't need you to call me out here. If you don't like it, you can hit the road there, buddy, and not come back, because this is our channel, our chat, and don't tell me, I'm doing too much, and you know what you're doing. So you can keep them comments, or you can take them over to another room. But yeah, you're not going to call me out in my own group, my own chat with my own people. So you can hit the road, Ron.
I think John explained it pretty clearly what we were trying to do.
I think I did too, about 4 times.
Yeah, we're not looking to take plus money like teams. We're trying to take fair plays and put two of them together to get even or better money, basically.
Yeah, I don't think BP had any problem figuring out what I said. I spoke clear English, but I don't need the sarcastic comments either, Ron. You're not going to call me out in my own channel, in my own group, with the guys that we do. So, and you're not, no, Ron. Ron, you can leave, or I'm going to find a way to block you. You're out. Sorry, guys. Not going to put up with that. That's not how we work in here. That's not what we do. We're just guys trying to have a good time and give you guys free winners. We don't need stuff like that. Let's move on. T-Mac, what you doing today? Sir. Oh, Bo, I'm sorry. I got involved. I didn't write yours down. What do you got, Bo? I'm sorry.
Dodgers and the Giants, plus 126.
Dodgers and the Giants comes back at plus 126 for both. So he's laying it on the line there. All right. Tmac, what you got?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this. John did message me about an hour before our show and said we were gonna do this segment. So I didn't get a lot of time to put my two team parlay together, but I'm gonna take the Yankees on the money line and the Phillies first five money line at plus 171. I probably will play it actually. I know it's kind of hypothetical, but I think I'm gonna play it as well.
Well, I can tell you that Bo and I is not hypothetical. Um, are you, Bo? I know I'm playing mine. I'm not doing it like the last contest and missing the boat. I'll tell you
Yeah, mine already locked in.
that. Yeah, me too. Yeah, like I said, hey, there you are, Pringle. Pringle's on the Yankees Giants, so we got that little mix 'em up here. So let me write that down. Pringle's on the Yankees and the Giants at a plus 124. Thank you, Pringle.
Like
And
it.
what'd yours come back at, T Mac? Your Yankees Phillies.
Plus 171. It's
Ooh.
I know I didn't really get a safe, juicy play in there, but the Phillies' first five money line I think was the added uh, value, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, Yankees Phillies right there, plus 171 outside of BP. You are the biggest risk taker. You have the chance to grab that early lead, getting that plus 171
Yeah,
on two favorites. Two road favorites, but that don't matter, right? Baseball is baseball. There's no real
yep,
home field advantage.
yeah. Not till later in the season, I would say.
All right, so that's that. I'll keep an eye on the comments as well for anybody who watches it after. We'll get those plays in as well. It's all just friendly competition. We may do another competition where we actually get people involved. And I know Dave's got something going with the Amazon gift card. Maybe we'll come up here and return a little love here in our group with a competition with the gift card or some cash or something here in the near future. We're just trying new things here. Keep everybody involved. Keep it from not getting too ordinary or boring. So just trying new things, guys. That's really all we're doing. But we've got game 4 tonight. Is it 4? It's 4.
And three.
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 Game 3. Where am I at? Game 3. Game 4 is hockey. That's over with.
Mm-hmm.
2-2.
2-2.
Oh, nice.
2. Yeah, you love it.
Colorado chilling.
Colorado's just waiting, chomping, just ready. We'll
They
get into
swept
that.
their series, right?
Yeah, yeah, they did.
Nice, good for them.
All right, game 3. You own that game at all, T Mac?
Yeah, I took the Celtics in the first half -2. I think obviously after a loss, they're going to come out pretty pissed off and try to show the Warriors who they are at their home. That's pretty much the angle.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's all it takes. Sometimes it's all it takes, T-Mac.
Yeah, like I said before, I do like the Celtics more so than the Warriors in an overall look. And Celtics are at home after a loss. It's kind of the way I cap. I like teams after a loss, especially at home. That's when you're an athlete, that's all you can ask for is be at home and looking to get your fans all fired up for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what was your play officially? Sorry.
First half -2.
There you go. There you go. That's my play too. So we're right in line. Real
Cool.
quickly, Celtics -2 first half. Look for them to show a strong performance on their home court and see what Golden State's about on the road. Celtics have looked at times that they could really be a true contender for this title. I took Celtics in 6 games, so we're kind of on pace for that. So, yep, sticking with the Celtics -2 tonight, first half, along with T-Mac. BP's got the Warriors here. He's got Warriors money line plus 140. He took it yesterday, and Pringle likes over. Go ahead, T-Mac.
BP's a Warriors fan though, isn't he?
BP is a Warriors fan.
Okay.
Yes,
I just wanted to touch on that.
he is a Warriors fan, and I thought after watching some of his videos that he had a futures on him as well. Um, so he is riding the plus 140 on that game. I'm not sure of the line. It's probably still close to that if I had to be honest. I haven't even looked at it much after this morning. Let me get back. Pringle's on the over tonight. Looks like he's got a 213 on that over. Um,
King of MLB.
hey, King MLB, how's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you're going to build a two-team parlay? Awesome. We look forward to seeing that.
Good man.
Any two teams, MLB. We're not really doing run lines. I don't know how much of that you caught, but we're showing people how you can take a minus 180, minus 200, minus 230, whatever, and putting them together and get some plus money instead of laying a run line is what we're really trying to accomplish here. BP took a dog on his. Nothing wrong with that if that's the way you want to play it. And he's looking to get even more profit at plus 238. But we're trying to show how you can, like the Braves got burned last night. If he would have just took them on the money line with the Astros or the Yankees or the Lightning or any one of them teams, he would have been cashing a plus ticket. But instead, and it happens to us all. We get burned by the run line. It's hard to lay 2 runs in baseball, and anything can happen. So
Goddamn bullpens.
It wasn't their bullpen.
Oh, no? Okay.
Right gave it up in the first inning, but he straight.
Oh, that's right. He gave up 2 in the first, didn't he?
Yeah,
and nothing else the rest of the game.
Nothing else the rest of the game.
I remember.
Oakland being Oakland, just putting up 2 runs a game. That's what they do. And Braves only got 3 yesterday. And if he would have got an extra at bat, who knows? The Braves want to put up 5. You never know. So we have not. Go ahead, Bo. We're waiting on you. We have not heard your NBA play.
Yeah, I'm taking the full game, man. Minus 3.5. In the playoffs, Boston, man, they 6-0 straight up and 6-0 against the spread out of a loss in a winning margin by 14.3 points. So really nothing really cap about it, man. They just great off of a loss. I think what happens is when they win a game, the next game they just kind of play lackadaisical. So I think tonight back at home, man, it's gonna be an easy cash. So yeah, man, minus 3.5 for me, full game. Also, man, since January 29th, and it's all games, they're 11-1, coming off of a loss. So yeah, man, this team has shown that they're real resilient. When they lose a game, they always bounce back strong. So yeah, 3.5, man, I think they get it done. So that's my play for the day. Boston Celtics, man. Yeah.
Nice.
All right, King of MLB is coming at us with his. Little different, but we're gonna take it. He's got Blue Jays minus 125, so that's going to be money line. Blue Jays first 5, and same on Seattle first 5, but he's getting a half a run at minus 130. So we're going to take that. That's not laying a run and a half. That's what we were trying to get away from.
I like that one. I like that.
Ron got all in a fizzy about it all and started disrespecting. So yep, King of MLB's working on $1,000 bankroll as well. He's laying 100 to take the bigger lead. His profit could be 318 on his end. Plus 318 seems a little high. Minus 125 and minus 130 comes back to 318. That seems really high. That's 3-1. I want to check the math on that. That just seems too high. Let me run it through the parlay calculator real quick. Yeah, it seems minus 125 and minus 130 on 2 teams. That seems a little high. Let me run it through
the Jays. They should be more favored, should they not?
I think you're taking them in the first 5 minus half a run.
Minus half a run. It would have to be.
I think that's what he put in there.
I don't see the half.
He didn't put the half, but it has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be. It does.
I'll take a quick look here.
And that okay. His math is right. It's plus 218, so his math is definitely right. But
Yeah.
I do believe, like you guys said, yeah, it's 218 BP. His getting his 100 back, his stake, and then he's getting the 218. So the math is perfect. But we kind of all think it might be laying a half, and then on Seattle he's getting a half. Um, there again, that's so much different than laying a run and a half is what we're trying to avoid. So he brought his little two teamer down to um, minus 125 and minus 130. So a little more riskier, and we'll see how that works out. So we'll play around with all these and see, risk versus reward. BP went with a dog on his. He went with I forget what. Oh, he had Yankees, uh, decent sized favorite, and then he took a dog with the Cardinals. So he's taking the most risk here. Tmac's coming back with the next riskier play. Yankees and Phillies getting plus 171. King of MLB is getting, well, he's actually more riskier than Tmac getting plus 218. And then Pringle has the Yankees and the Giants plus 124. Bo went Dodgers and Mets plus 126.
No, Dodger
And
Giants.
Dodgers Giants, yeah. Sorry if I said something different. I saw it, but I may have said. So Bo and Pringle went the safest. Mine comes back plus 145. So we'll see how it all works out. Risk versus reward. We're all putting 100, and we'll see how this works out. Hey, there's Tony, Red Rocket. How's it going, guys? Tony's here. Yeah, we're just coming to an end, Tony. We gave our plays. We all kind of like Boston tonight. Isn't that how it worked out? I think Tony's on Boston too. I saw Tony's play earlier. Yeah, he was on the Mets. He's on the Mets tonight. Tony is on the Mets tonight. Little plus money. I was on the Mets yesterday. That didn't work out. But anything else, guys?
Yeah, I got an announcement, man. These plays I'm giving out on the video. These not my highest rated plays. So y'all want to grab those. You can just email me at service@bcpicks.com. And yeah, I'll shoot you the link, man, where you can go grab my three best plays for today. It's only $10, man, so it's not gonna break the bank. But if you want to get my highest rated plays, just email me service bcpicks.com.
There you go. Great
Be a
value
good,
there.
be a good investment, guys. Bo's top notch. That has
Bo is killing it. He is still
all of
leading the
us.
leaderboard on the Better Off app. He's up there still hitting around 70% in baseball over the last week or so. So Bo is hot. If if you can't afford $10 to get three hot plays, I don't know what to tell you. And I think Bo is that. If you don't win at least two out of those plays, the next day is free. Is that how is it working?
Yeah, if you don't make a profit, I get it next day for free. That's absolutely right.
So there you go. That's a guarantee right there. And man stands behind his plays. If you don't win two out of three, your next day is free. So
Can't beat that, guys.
can't beat that. That should about do it, right? We got some baseball already started this morning, right? Anybody on the Tigers and Pirates game? 1-1 here,
No.
bottom of the fourth.
I
No.
didn't get on it.
I,
I didn't
I
get
did
on
want to touch, though. I am going to give out one play for the WNBA, guys. I started capping that. Um, I'm 50-50 right now. I'm 3-3. So I just started last week. I like the Mystics today in the first half, minus 1.5. They're 3-1 after a loss. They just lost to the Sky, a team that they're playing right now. There's going to be a revenge angle, and the Mystics do play their best basketball in the first half. So I think that's a pretty solid play too, if you guys are interested in that at all.
All right. First half, laying a point and a half in the WNBA with the Washington Mystics. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I know a little bit about NBA. Who are they playing?
The Sky. I don't know.
Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago Sky. Yeah.
Yeah, I know my teams.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I'm just getting into it. I don't know much, but I got to, like I said before, I found a really good site for information, which is very hard to find WNBA information. So I was pretty happy to find that, and I'm going at it.
I don't know a whole lot, I'll be honest, but when I have paid attention, I see these high overs like 162, and I'm like, wow, them girls are not putting up that many points today. And they do.
They
They they,
do.
Oh
they
yeah,
play.
They
They play
do.
what, 20 minutes? Is it halves, Bo? Is it 20-minute halves or 10-minute quarters? They play less time than
10
men.
minute, 10 minute quarters.
ten
yeah,
minute quarters, so they're playing 4 minutes less, 8 minutes less per game, 4 minutes less per
Mhm.
half.
yeah.
And I look and I go, there's no way they're going to put up 168 today. These women, uh,
Nah.
They
they
do.
shoot better. They shoot better than the men a lot of times.
They're
It's
tough too. I tell you, the women play harder.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
bizarre,
yeah.
but they do.
Yeah,
yeah.
Vegas, man. They put up 90 points a game.
Who
Vegas.
do they?
Aces.
I think they the best team right now.
I think they're coached by Becky Hammonds. I think.
That's who they
Jeez,
Anybody?
coach by.
you guys know more than I do already.
She was a star in the beginning of the WNBA, and then she was sitting on Pop's bench. I really thought she may have been the first female NBA coach. I really think that I thought she would take Pop's place. I really did. Greg Popovich.
Hmm,
Don't seem
Not
like he's
more.
ever going to retire.
good for her.
Mhm.
And I think before her was Bill Lambier, if you remember that
Yeah,
name at all, T
yeah,
Mac.
down out
Bill
there.
Lambier.
Yeah, that was
I
their
don't
He
coach.
know.
was he was a tough guy back in the early late '80s, early '90s with the Detroit Pistons back in the bad boy days. Bill Lambier,
Oh,
Hey,
okay, the Pistons. Yep.
big tall white guy, just rough and tough. He'll knock you on your ass.
Fucking
Bill
bulldog.
Lambier. Yeah. Those are good old days, wasn't it, Bo?
yeah, man, that when basketball was basketball.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
was.
I that would have been fun to watch back in the day. I'm obviously a little younger.
Hey, ED's here. How's it going, ED? You're just catching us at the end. We've been doing these shows at this time. It seems to work best for Tmac. Yesterday, we came on with Sports Dave in the afternoon. BP remembers Bill Lambier, so it's putting an age on some of us there. That was way back in the late 80s. But let's do it again tomorrow. You good, T-Mac, same time?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see how these plays work out. The parlay, so we got BP, we got Pringle, we got King at MLB, we got Bo, we got T-Mac, we got me. So six of us. Let's see what we do. All hypothetical, $1,000 bankroll, and run it through. See who's who and what's what.
Yeah, we'll have to come up with a winner and a loser. What the winner or the loser has to do.
Hmm.
And
Wear
don't
a
do that
pink,
to you. Don't do
wear a
that.
pink
Don't do
hat
that to
all day.
yourself, T Mac. T Mac, don't
What's
do that
that,
to
Bo?
yourself. I said, don't do that to yourself, man.
I did
Nah,
say it, so hopefully not.
I'm just
We're gonna
messing
make
with
you come on the show without a shirt. How's that if you lose?
Without a shirt, okay. Um,
you.
let's give
No,
ourselves
I'm
a
not
month.
playing that. You don't want to see me without my shirt on. No, we're not playing.
I'm pretty white underneath.
Yeah, I'm no beach body over here. So, all right, guys, let's go watch some baseball. The Toronto game's actually getting ready to come on in about 15 minutes or so. So we do have something interesting. Toronto and the Kansas City Royals early game today. So I think plenty of early games tomorrow. Yeah, definitely early games tomorrow. Travel day Thursday. So let's do it again tomorrow, guys.
Hey, before we get up out of here, man. If you have not did it, make sure to download that Better Off app. It's on
Mm-hmm.
Google. It's on Google and it's on Apple Store. And also, man, make sure to subscribe to Sports Day YouTube channel. It is Better Off as well, man. It's BETTOROFF.
Yeah,
Going
follow
for
Bo over there. Blind Capper One. Bo is kicking butt and taking no names over there. He's just I barely got the 50-50 and get back on there, BP. I know you lost a couple, but don't give it up. We talked about that yesterday. You're not going to lose every day. If you miss a couple, get back on there and improve. I started out rough and I've worked my way back to a respectable 50-50. I'm trying to get caught up with Bo, but yeah, don't let
Yeah,
it discourage you if you lose a couple. That's not, you don't lose every day. We all know that. You don't win
yeah.
every day. You don't lose every day. So
You,
don't let it
you,
discourage you. Keep putting in them plays. It'll actually help you be a better. I'll tell you
if you
that.
quit, man. If you quit, you can't win. That's why I always say that on any of my videos. You know what I'm saying? If you quit, there's no way you can win. So don't quit,
It'll make
man.
you sharper. You see where you're losing, why you lost, how you lost, and then it'll make you work harder to try to like I said, I was down a few units and I was 40% or something. I was like, that's not me. I gotta get focused here and put in some good plays and raise my record. So I've got some other free plays on there too. I'm sure Bo will have some later as well. So check it out. Better Off, BOBETTOROFF on the App Store.
It's cool too because whenever you following, when they put a play out, it notifies you. So it's like instant. You know what I'm saying? So if I put a play in, you follow me, it's gonna ding you. So if you do want to follow it, it'll get you access real fast. So it's
Oh,
like
on your phone, a notification?
yeah, every time you put a
Uh,
play in, I get a ding.
no,
Whoever I'm following, yeah, I get a ding every time.
Dinging all
I,
day.
I, I turned it all. Yeah, I turned off all my I have all my notifications for everything off.
Yeah.
My phone
Yeah.
would
Way
never
too much.
stop. It'd be like ding, 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 ding all day long.
Well,
Ring
you
a
know
ding
you go
ding
in there.
ding
You know you
dong.
can go in there. You know when you go in your settings, you can individually set whatever you want. You ain't got to turn them all off. You can just set the ones
Uh,
off. Like I turn my Twitter off every day. I don't that shit right there.
I've turned my Twitter off since day one. My Facebook off, the email. I got everything turned off, but I got my text turned off. I don't want any notifications.
What?
Nah.
I look
Yeah,
Really?
for it.
you missing too much. You missing too much
No, I
money,
don't
man.
miss nothing. I just don't want it popping on my phone every 10 seconds. I got a lot of
Likes to
action on my
stay in his
phone.
zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't make no sense to follow somebody you're not gonna know when they put a pick in.
I gotta look at people's picks. I just go in there and go and look at them. It shows me who has their picks in.
All right, yeah, that's your choice, old guy.
Yep, that's what I am, old guy. Yep, you got it. Old guy doing old guy things, just keeping it simple.
I'll just
I,
say too, guys. I'm on the Better Off app as well, Tmac. I haven't been doing that great on it the last couple of days, but like Johnny said and Bo said, you can't quit, guys. That's how you get better. It's kind of like the athletes. When they lose, they come back harder. They don't fucking give up.
no,
I kind of look at good cappers the same way. You know, nobody likes to fucking lose. So, and if you're a champion, you're gonna come back the next day. That's just the way it is.
I mean, you're
Yep.
gonna lose. You're gonna have in this game. You're gonna have losing days, losing weeks. I done had losing months, but I've never had a losing year. Not since I've been doing this profession. I never had a losing year, but I have had a couple of months in a year that I done, went down to negative money. But
Yep.
you just keep plugging away, man. It's a long term thing. That's where a lot of people get caught up at. They want to come in here and win some money real fast. It's not that. It's not the game for that. You know what I'm saying? It's an investment. So be in it for the long term. I guarantee you, man, you're gonna make some money in this business. Thanks.
Yep. Hey, Fireside, it's been a while. How's it going? We're just wrapping up, but yep, he says no one likes to lose, and everyone does lose. It's true. I lose. There's been months in the past that I've lost, had bad months, bad weeks, bad days.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just
Not
about
bad
getting
years.
better.
Never
Mm-hmm.
bad year. Never. I
No.
never lose. I
Yeah,
have
if you had a bad year, you've lost 6 or 7 months, and that's just
yeah,
you better find a new hobby at that point.
Yeah.
You need to do something else.
Yeah, yeah. If you've had a bad year, yeah.
There
BP
is a
had
fine
a bad
line.
month. BP had a bad month. Stick with it, BP. It'll get better. It's just you missed here, you missed there. It wasn't like you were probably off by a lot. You missed by a point. You missed it by a run or two,
Mm-hmm.
a ball, a foul ball. I mean, it just happens. Stick with what you do. Be consistent. Stick to the same size bets like we tried to talk about yesterday. Don't go in here betting 7 unit plays on a game and then 3 units on this and 2 units on that. It's gonna hurt you. Just stick with it. Stick it consistently, and it'll get better. You
Yeah.
know, you might not have a
Also,
win a month this month, BP, but by August you will, or July in
yeah.
football, whatever. So it just happens. It happens to the best of us. It's unexplainable. It's just like baseball. The Angels, look at the Reds. The Reds lost all them games, and now they're winning all these games.
Mm-hmm.
And just like the Angels are losing now, and the Phillies were losing, they fired Joe Girardi. Now the Phillies are winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It all works in cycles, and
How you
just got to find
respond.
a way to keep yourself positive and keep your head up and keep doing what you do, and it all work out in the end. It really will.
Yeah, and get you a way where you can track your plays. You know what I'm saying? That's also very important. Track your plays. That way you can see if you winning on the money line more than totals. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll give you a view of what your strong points is and what your weak bets are. So that'll kind of stir you away from, if you're doing good overs and unders, stick to those. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing better in money lines, stick to those. So tracking your plays is a great tool to kind of see where you're doing.
Yep.
And sometimes the best advice I can give people, because I went through some slumps, sometimes the best thing to do is just kind of walk away and not even bet for a couple of days. Just kind of get away, start fresh, regroup, and come out of it. Because if you lose 2, 3 days in a row, your mind starts thinking chase. You're starting, how can I get it back? I mean, sometimes just taking a break and just getting yourself a little breather, you'll
Mm-hmm.
come back a lot stronger. It gets in your head, and it happens to me sometimes where I've lost 2 or 3 days in a row, and it's like, wow. And it gets in your head, and the next thing you know, just bad luck just keeps piling on you. Walk
Yeah.
away, take a break for a day or two,
Take a
take
weekend
a
off.
week off. Yeah.
Yeah. And I promise you, yesterday, Johnny, just to be truthful about it. Like yesterday, I really was. My mind was tired, and you remember you called me. I told you I was still asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and that I started to say I'm taking a break, but I didn't want to miss the live. You know what I'm saying? We already had made an obligation, but those one of them days where I just felt like I needed a break. I even told
Well,
my
you should
friend.
tell me that next time, Bo, because anytime you need a break, I'm 100% for it, buddy.
Yeah, what I'm saying? So I'm just, proving, letting you know that your point is on top. You know what I'm saying? That's a great point. Some days, man, you just need to rewire, reboot, just take a break, man. Take a day off, take 2 days off. It really helps. And the proof is in the pudding, man. My plays last night went 0-3. My mind just wasn't focused right. And so that's a great point, man. If you don't feel it, take a day
Don't,
off.
yeah, don't force it. Don't feel obligated to chase it. You will get it back. It's just you're not going to get it back as fast as you lost it. It's just how it works sometimes. Kind of like the stock market. It can go
Exactly.
down. It can go down real quick, and it's going to take weeks and months to get back. It just so
Yeah.
keep all those things in mind, guys. It's like we always say, it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's why we stress not trying to build parlays. We're doing this to show you that there is a way to do a 2 team parlay safer, keeping the risk low, but the reward's still good. Um, we're not trying to put $50 to win 700 or 9,000 or nothing. We're just trying to show you that instead of weighing the run line is what we're really trying to get across here is just taking a couple faves that you like just to get out of there with a win and not worry about a point spread, so to speak. Um,
Yeah.
and it's just a little friendly summer competition here between us. So it looks like 6 of us are on board. And hey, Fireside, if you go back and watch or anything or put your comments, we're just building little parlays here, a little competition. Um, so
Just
that's
want to
it.
give a
I'm not
shout
gonna.
out to Fireside. I seen him in a different chat that I'd watch. Just wanted to say, hey, buddy, thanks for coming back. I gave him a little shout out yesterday to tell him to come back.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope he keeps coming back. We put a lot of good winners. If he's not here, he probably just don't know the time. Hell, I don't even know what time we're coming on most of the time. Um, but most of you come back. You see, we give winners day after day. If you missed yesterday, you missed some good winners, and you missed a great show with Sports Dave there. And we missed Tmac. I'm glad he's back. So let's
Yeah,
do it
for
again
sure.
tomorrow, guys. Same place, same time. It will be 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 Central, and 10 out here on the West Coast.
Let's do
So
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
tell
Good
your
job,
friends,
buddy.
Fireside, in those chats. Tell your friends what we're doing over here and have them come watch us for a couple days. Maybe they like what we're doing too. So
Hmm.
thanks again, everybody. Thanks for playing along. Thanks for your comments, questions, all that good stuff. It was good
Appreciate it,
stuff,
man.
guys.
Appreciate it,
Glad
guys.
to
Thanks.
continue. All right, y'all.
Good luck.